There, he's not watching. Let's get him, boo. It's time to check out the Grand Master of gaming icons himself, Mario. While there isn't that many outright bad Mario games, there have been a few over gaming history that have bedazzled children and adults alike at their sheer stupidity and abysmal gameplay. So let's check out the top 6 worst Mario games. And as always, if you do like these games, that's great. It's just my usual silly personal opinion, and I'm glad you can enjoy them. Anyway, let's do this countdown. Number 6. Mario's Game Gallery. Mario's Game Gallery? Now this sounds like a breathtaking, sensational game. So Mario, what will we be doing at your magnificent game gallery? Storm Bowser's castle? Run from an army of bob-ombs? Or play checkers, dominoes, or I don't know if you've ever heard of backgammon? Hey, go fish, that sounds like fun. Is this an underwater level?
I'ma go first.
No, it's literally the Go Fish card game. Admittedly, a very well-made card game. But has anyone ever actually said, hey, why doesn't a game exist where I can play cards with Mario? Hey, yacht, that sounds like fun. Is it some sort of boating minigame where you need to speed across the ocean?
Good luck.
Okay, I'm seeing lots of numbers. So this time the peak of entertainment is rolling a dice? I just can't imagine the crushing disappointment of the child that installed this game, waded through the endless jargon of DOS, only to open up to the options of playing cards, dice, and checkers with Mario. On the plus side though, these are solid, acceptable versions of these boring games. And this is actually the first time we got to see Charles Martinet voicing Mario.
That's going on the Full House.
But why does this game even exist? For those who would like to try it out, it's actually a DOS game you can play online. I've left a link to it in the description if you'd like to try it out. And for number 5, Mario's Time Machine. What a deceptively cruel title. When I saw this in my SNES library many years ago, I was excited. How could they top the ultimate perfection that was Super Mario World? Why not do a Sonic CD and play Mario while we jump back and forth through the time and space continuum? But jeebus, I was left tasting such bitter disappointment that I forever banished Mario's Time Machine from my library. Boring and tedious and only technically educational. At least Carmen Sandiego mixed up its edutainment a bit, molding suspense and mystery to push us on with the story. This is just a long, tedious, careful maneuvering of buttons and numbers in order for nothing to happen that's even remotely interesting. The gameplay consists of a minigame where we have to go into random whirlpools while surfing across water. I guess it's meant to be the water of time? Oh, who am I kidding? This has nothing to do with time travel. Otherwise, you'll spend most of your time answering questions for aristocrats and filling in blank spaces on papers. Fun? And coming in at number 4, Paper Mario Sticker Star. I'm sorry, I know it was relatively well received, but I personally just couldn't stand this Mario game. I got this one for free with my 3DS, and at first I was really excited. The Paper Mario games are essentially spin-offs of Mario RPG, which is one of my favorite games of all time. How could they possibly give a Mario game away for free? The EB guy must have been nuts or something. Oh, that's why. It's dull as dishwater and I literally got stuck after 10 minutes of gameplay. Despite very careful reading, I had no idea where I was meant to be going to the point where I couldn't progress any further. You get no party members and no experience from battles. What's the freaking incentive for turn-based battles if I don't even get experience? Every year, the sticker comet comes to Earth and other stickers may wish on it to get their sticker wishes granted. When Sticker Bowser touches it, the 6 royal stickers are scattered, and take a guess what we have to collect. I quickly got tired of trying to pry the stickers off walls and going from one sticker-filled location hunt to the next. I guess to someone who liked stickers, this game would probably be like some sort of long orgasm to them. But to me personally, I found the interactive menu of my 3DS more entertaining than playing Sticker Star. Sticker Star can stick it. And the third worst Mario game is Mario Teaches Typing. Oh, I remember that music.
Welcome to Mario Teaches Typing!
Ah! What did you do to Charles Martinet? Why does Mario sound like Biff from Back to the Future?
Ah, that's about as funny as a screen door on a battleship.
Mario Teaches Typing will interest most people for a solid 15 seconds before they realize the maddening terror that has become their lives. If you press a key, Mario might hit a block, and if you're really advanced, you hit another key, and Mario might stomp on a Koopa. I wish I could say more, but there's really little else to say about Mario's typing. At least they're upfront with their title this time, not luring kids into the idea that they might have a good time. I'm all for kids and adults learning to type, but this is more like a nasty joke you give to your friends. And the second worst Mario game is Mario Brothers on the Atari 2600. Yeah! Can we just agree that Mario games didn't handle the downgrade to the Atari with dignity? They handled it about as eloquently as Pac-Man did. I feel genuinely bad for the child who had to play this thing instead of the proper Nintendo Mario game. Just give the poor kid River Raid and take this malformed horror back to the video store. I mean, look at the original arcade version. 10 times more friendly, colourful, and pleasant on the eyes and ears. This is certainly a case of if it doesn't port well, don't port it. And before we get to number 1, I'd like to do the usual quick, dishonourable mentions. Mario Teaches Typing 2. Ah! What is that? And why does this disembodied horror call itself Mario? Again, solid enough gameplay, but by God, that head. Mario Sunshine. Let's help Mario clean graffiti now. This one was recommended a lot, but I didn't personally think it was that bad. The main game is a little bland, but I have this personal love for the adventure feel gameplay. And I always kind of enjoyed the novelty of Mario spraying water to get around in unorthodox different ways. Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels. Basically a collection of all the levels that were taken out of the US Mario version because the Japanese considered them too hard and flat out unfair. Which is fair enough because these levels are flat out aggravating to try and finish. Mario's early years.
Wrinkle your nose.
It's silly, but it's still a solid game, and I'd take this over Math Rescue any day. Mario Tennis on the Virtual Boy. It's Virtual Boy. What can we expect? Every game on that console except Wario stunk. And with those mentioned, here we go. And the number 1 worst Mario game is Hotel Mario. In this endlessly infuriating game, you try to see which one of your friends can keep their sanity the longest before someone inevitably pulls a sledgehammer on their CDI. Why does Bowser's 5 hotels consist entirely of fecal-colored doors anyway? And elevators that lead to nowhere? Couldn't he put in, I don't know, a lavatory? A reception desk? Maybe a bed? Problem 1. The same 5 seconds of music plays over and over, till it feels like some sort of twisted Chinese torture device. Problem 2. The CDI cutscenes are the most cheesy thing since double cheese crust pizzas with extra cheese. Problem 3. The gameplay consists of the same schlock-coloured trees, doors, and seizure-inducing scenery over and over. Problem 4. Could they have possibly made the game look any pug-fuglier? Just looking at this colour-strewn mess of animation feels more like I'm gazing into a toilet after someone's been sick into it. Problem 5. The gameplay is maddening. For every 1 door you close, a Goomba will inevitably open 5 more. And it just keeps repeating like this for what I believe could be forever. God knows I couldn't finish the game. Personally, I'd rather be basted in chocolate spread and fed to hungry lions than have to play another moment of this cringe-inducing garbage pile of a game. But honestly, the vast majority of Mario games have always remained some of the best Nintendo games available on the market. There are so few genuinely poor quality Mario games that you really have to look back a good 15 years before you find something even remotely low quality. And while some of us may wish the Plumber would offer a bit more variety nowadays, I still look forward to each new, fun, cheery romp with the Plumber and his mushroom friends. Do you think I missed a few Mario games? If you think so, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.